Okay, you ready?
Let me think. Yes.
Oh, we're back.
Yes, like it or not, we're here. Good morning, Maxine.
Good morning.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I found my scrunchies.
Oh, you got enough of them.
No, I don't. There's not I have to have one for like every outfit. They have to match.
You are so funny. All the little things that you need. So what's happening?
Let me think. Nothing. I have no life.
You have no life. What do you mean you have no life? You're with me every day now.
I have no life.
See, I can't stop moving.
No, yes. My life is now you, Maxine.
So that's not bad.
My husband left me for a job.
Good. Goodbye, Jim. Do your job.
Yeah, well, another 3 weeks and I go visit him again.
No. Oh no, I can't take it when you're gone.
I know. I'm sorry. But we have to go to the Indianapolis 500.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take my earplugs.
Is that like a rock group or something?
Yeah, I think, I could be wrong, but I think it's race cars. Or maybe horses.
Cars. Who wants to see race cars?
Well, I'm just doing it because it's like, I've never done it before. And, the thought of watching cars go round and round and round.
Yeah. I think it's against my religion.
Well, they crash, so it gets exciting.
I see enough people crashing. All the people here in Florida are so old that you can just stand on the corner and watch them crash into each other.
Oh, is it still as bad when I lived? Because I know when I lived there, I would go from, Delray to West Palm, and I would always have to budget like an extra hour because there was always an accident. Always.
Yeah, well, the problem is that, the old people, I'm still talking about the old people, but the old people are shrinking, so they can't see over the steering wheel anymore. So it's, 50-50 whether they make it where they're going or not.
It's not really just because they're old people. What I discovered when I was there is that most of the people are from New York and they take taxis, so they don't know how to drive. And then the rest of the drivers are young kids that have rich parents, and so they don't care.
I just see little old people hobbling out of their cars, trying to see what they hit.
Do they have like a age limit on like when you have to start being tested?
My mother had a driver's license when she was 97, and they renewed that driver's license after she died. So,
yeah. Seriously? No wonder there's so many accidents in Florida.
I'm telling you. This is what's the name of our show? Just saying.
When's the last time you drove with her? Her driving.
Who? My mother? Never. I never drive with her.
My dad would drive and my mom would navigate because mom did not want to drive and dad didn't want to give up driving, but mom had good eyes and dad not so much.
Between the two of them, they made half a person.
Yes, so she'd say, nope, to the left, nope, to the right. Toward the end, they ended up in a couple of ditches.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about.
Yeah. I knew nothing about
this. Probably your mother and father that I saw.
Yeah, I knew nothing about it until neighbors were telling me, because they live in another state. Yeah, they told me stories.
Well, my mother felt safe because she had a big van. She went and got herself a big van so that she could go fill it up with junk so she could take it all to the flea market. Loved it. My mother is very weird. She had very weird tastes. So I just found out the other day that it was Passover. My Puerto Rican girlfriend, she has a lot of Jewish people at her country club, and they golf with other Jewish people. So they're really up to date on the Jewish religion, on the Jewish holidays.
Wait a second. Don't you know when the Jewish holidays are?
Yeah, she told me.
I thought you were Jewish.
100%. My blood is 100% Jewish, unless there's somebody I don't know about. But according to my parents, I was born a Jewish person. And according to my parents, no matter what I do, I'm going to die a Jewish person. So I am Jewish. So for Passover, I think Passover probably lasts, I'd say, like 7 days. I think it's like the Jewish Easter. But I don't know, don't get all upset, all you people who celebrate Easter, because I don't know what it is. So,
okay, so what I don't understand,
it's not religious to me.
I don't understand why your holidays are so long. Like, we would have Easter, that's a week. You have Passover. We have Christmas, it's a day, and you have Hanukkah, it's like a month. I don't know.
Yeah, Hanukkah is like 7 days also. I think everything is 7 days. I think 7 is a lucky number. But, I'm not really sure about any of it. Like, I like Christmas. So when Jordan was home and stuff, I would get a Christmas tree. And I like getting Christmas tree, and I like, wearing pajamas on Christmas morning and opening presents and stuff. And my girlfriend said, you can't do that because it's a religious holiday. And I was like, I can do anything I want. And she said, no, you can't, because it's something about, it has to do with Christ.
I think it's the Easter Bunny, actually. I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that, Christmas is the birth of Christ. Okay.
It's Santa Claus.
So I actually know. It's what? It's not?
No, it's Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus. Well, you're on the same book as me. So she said, it's disrespectful, and I shouldn't do it, and I shouldn't celebrate Christmas because I'm Jewish. And so I stopped celebrating Christmas, and I now call it my holiday. And it just happens to land on December 25th. So
it just happens to need a tree as a decoration.
Yeah. So and in my holiday, I have a tree, and we give each other presents. And it's just a coincidence that it happens the same day as everybody else does the same thing.
Did you do Easter egg hunts?
No, not really, because I always found out about Easter when it was over. So it's hard to plan things when you don't know what you're doing. But I was good about Passover. I for every Jewish person I talked to, I would throw in some Jewish words. So, like everything was Meshugana. I know a bunch of words.
Wait a minute, what's Meshugana mean?
All mixed up and crazy. Like, you're Meshugana, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're just nuts.
Now you tell me.
Yeah. And there's also, let's see. Mishigas. I use Mishigas a lot because I like the word. I'm not really sure what it means. Mishigas sounds like it means a mess.
It does.
So I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
So I've been Michigassing a lot of people and saying, you know, Michigana and Michigas and well, my Puerto Rican friend, she only knows so much, so I can get away with a lot of stuff. She doesn't really know all the Jewish words because I guess when you're golfing, you don't really talk Jewish. So
don't they have like Jewish swear words?
yeah, like can I say that?
Well, I can take it off. I can be.
No, I don't want to take it off.
Well, I think there's a rule on YouTube.
You can't say that.
I'm not sure you're supposed to swear. I don't know. I don't want to have a problem.
I mean, it's an actual word. Can't you look it up in the dictionary?
Yeah.
Everybody does it. Everybody says it. So what's the difference if you say it? I mean, you can say a word like vomit, which is a disgusting word, and that's all right. But you say, I don't know if I should say it. You say, that has to be kind of like confusing when somebody comes to you and they give you a word like Michigana, and you have to decide, is that a swear word or not? You know, I would say, like, I would definitely do away with the word diarrhea. That is gross. Vomit, diarrhea, they should be swear words.
You know what? They don't go with morning coffee. It makes my coffee taste bad.
Oh, you're making me sick now.
I know, that's what you were doing to me.
Well, I don't listen to what I say. But those are words that I don't think people should say in, you know, in the company of ladies.
You know, I found out that, you know, those crossing guards for the trains?
Yeah.
I discovered it's illegal to hold one up.
Well, that's probably because it's down because there's a train coming.
I went by one time and there's like this whole line of cars and there's no train anywhere. You know, you can see miles each direction. So I got up and I pulled my car over and I just got up and I held it up for cars.
Oh my God, you can't do that. Oh my God, what if the train was like invisible and then all of a sudden
they don't make invisible trains, but you know, those things are like this fiberglass stuff. So I got these little splinters. Yeah.
Bad karma.
Well, I was being helpful. People were late for work. What are you supposed to do? Sit there for all day?
Well, after you finish holding it up so that they could go through, who held it up so you could go through?
A nice gentleman. So he got fiberglass in his fingers too. So the moral of the story is, if you ever hold them up, make sure there's no cops around, no trains around, and you have gloves.
Or don't hold them up, turn around, and go a different way.
I didn't want to. It's just like
bring gardening gloves with you.
Yes, I do now. I have this like little pack in my car.
Just in case. I've never heard of anybody going and holding one of those up.
Now you have.
Don't do it again. At least not while we're working on something. Okay. Wait until we're done.
There was no train. There was no train.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. There could be one right around the bend.
It was straight. I promise. Scouts honor. Is it 2 or 3 for Scouts honor? I don't know. That's peace. That's peace.
Listen, everybody, I keep telling you, don't believe things that I say because I don't back myself up. I never know what I'm talking about, and I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. And once it does, I don't hear it. So. But I am very smart, so I'm sure whatever I'm saying, you can count on. But don't. Yeah. Look who's talking.
Who? The
No,
person who.
you know everything. You look everything up. You're looking up the things I'm saying as I'm saying them.
Sometimes. I'm like, there's no way. And sometimes the most outrageous stuff you say is, like actually real, at least according to Wikipedia.
Yeah. I wrote Wikipedia, so
you actually can.
You can get on there. Wikipedia.
Yeah, you just get on there and you can edit a page. That's part of why you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna do that.
Let's do that. You can write it. Yeah, and we can write a Wikipedia. Oh, we need to make a Wikipedia page about you, about Agbar.
What's Wikipedia?
You don't even know?
Is that like dictionary?
It's like an encyclopedia.
Oh,
except for it's on the
Wikipedia.
Yes, it's online, and you can look things up, and you can.
Can I be like a door-to-door Wikipedia salesman?
You could try.
I wouldn't want to waste my time.
You could do it. That could be the scam of the week. You could be going around selling subscriptions to the free Wikipedia.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to find like weird stuff, like those pebbles that you put in fish tanks.
Yeah.
The different colored glass.
Uh-huh.
So I used to sell them as I'd sell them
what?
One at a time.
What?
I think I called them sea glass. I said they bring you luck.
How old were you?
40.
That reminds me of when we were kids and we had the pet rock. Did you have a pet rock?
My father made a fortune. My father was right in the forefront of the pet rock movement. My father made a lot of money, and a lot of it he made on pet rocks, mood rings, and men's polyester leisure suits.
Did he sell the Invisible Dog? I loved the Invisible Dog.
No. Yeah, no. They were after his time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are great. Yeah. Now
those are called leashes.
When we were kids, we were happy with an Invisible Dog and a pet rock. Now you have to have an iPad, iPhone, no, not Nintendo. That's old thing. What's the new one? I don't know. PlayStation thing.
Well, you want to hear something funny? When I tell you that my father sold like 20,000 polyester leisure suits, and one arm was longer than the other. He sold like 100 cases of nail polish remover that didn't work.
I wonder if your dad knew my dad. No, my dad
knew everybody.
My dad would go to work in the family van. Literally, he did this. He went to work in the family van and came home without it. He traded it for some property on the river, the Missouri River or Mississippi River, like this little fishing plot. And Mom was not.
Did you have another car?
And we did. But Dad was always wheeling and trading. Like he'd go home, he'd leave with something and come back with something else. And yeah, but usually, he usually moved up, but I don't believe he did get a deed, but I don't know that we ever actually saw this property.
Well, my parents actually had a store and they sold all this crap, and they sold it to people who worked in factories. they were called jobbers, and they would buy the stuff from my father, and they would sell it in the factory to all the workers.
Oh, really?
So, and anything, that they didn't sell, they could bring back and get more stuff. So my father would go into New York, into the city. He was in New Jersey, and he would go like 2 times to 3 times a week, and he would fill the van and drive back, and all these people would be waiting for him. And as soon as he parked the van, they would all empty the van out for him. They'd carry all the stuff inside because they wanted to get, as much stuff as they could.
Wow.
And everything that he sold was either, instead of Panasonic, it was Bunasonic, or everything was like an off-brand. If it was clothes, one arm was longer than the other, or one pant leg was longer than the other. If it was something like nail polish remover, it didn't work. My mother was always wearing like necklaces that said things like sexy. They sold hundreds of them. And he did that for 7 years, and he sold the business. He made all his money in 7 years. He opened the store, I think, when he retired when he was 50. So he was a hustler. He was always trying different businesses. Sound like somebody you know?
Let me think. His son, his daughter. What about the other son?
He's a lawyer, so he's worse. Yeah. But yeah, he was a good lawyer.
My ex-husband's a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Horrible husband, but he's a good lawyer.
Oh, well, that's good. We always need a lawyer. Or we always will.
If I needed someone in his field, I'd call him, but that's the only reason. No.
Oh, what field is he in?
He's an attorney. It's bail law. So I don't really need it because I don't really go to jail, but he works for the bail bondsman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He gets grandma off the hook for, how you put your house up. Huh?
I said, you said he gets grandma off the hook, and my grandmother was arrested for stealing a salami.
Well, I didn't mean it that way. I meant grandma who had kids that were drug dealers or stole things, and grandma put her house up for collateral and would have to pay it. And so he so he justified that what he was doing was okay because it wasn't the bail bondsman he was helping, it was the grandmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the grandmas put their houses up they put
collateral.
Oh, for collateral to buy drugs?
No. For bail, to get them out of jail. And then if they don't show up, they're no call, no show, then grandma loses their house. Don't ever, ever, ever do that.
I don't have a grandma. So
no, I meant
I am the grandma.
I meant, I was gonna say, don't do that for your grandson.
I'd do anything for my grandson.
Therein lies the problem.
Well, he has more money than I do.
Your grandson?
It's going to be, I think it's going to be the other way around. I think he'll be mortgaging his house to get his grandma out.
If you'd stop stealing cheese. Anything else going on?
Well, I don't think so.
Good. You're not going to try to send me a rock? I mean, a pebble?
Sure. I'll have Jordan paint you a pet rock. Let me call Jordan. Where's my phone? Here it is. Oh, this is my. This is my mouse.
Am I allowed to have Jordan's name on that? I'll just call
Jordan. You'll have time to paint me a pet rock. Trish would like it to look like her husband.
Oh, am I allowed to keep
He
that?
said yes, that would be $30,000.
Am I allowed to keep that?
Yeah, but you have to pay cash.
I meant the video.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Keep it in the video.
Be careful about, what I say, because he's so private and he doesn't want his name coming out of my mouth. But he's never going to look at our videos.
I bet his wife will.
She is more likely to check him out to make sure I'm not saying anything inappropriate and embarrass the family.
Well, she knows you're going to, so she'll have to listen to every single one.
I'll hear. But I've been good because I've had you delete everything I said. You're very good at deleting. Yeah, I mean, like last night, it's I know you were working also. I was here like until after 2 a.m. And then I went to lay down and I was like, oh my God.
What did I say?
I can't say that. You have to delete that. You have to do it. I'm taking notes from my bed. I think I texted you like 4 times. Delete her name. Delete his name. I'm going to get in so much trouble with all the things that I say.
You put a disclaimer.
Well, I think it's really funny, and if they get mad at me, the people who appreciate my witty sense of humor, they can become my friends.
Get new friends.
And new friends. Because, if these people are going to be leaving, me, I can't blame them. But everything I say is almost true. So
almost everything you say is almost always partly true.
Well, I'm bad with numbers. So no matter what I tell you with numbers, I make the numbers up. So if I tell you there were 80,000 people there, it was probably more like 150. So that's a reasonable mistake.
Yes. Reasonable. Yes.
I just try to state facts as I see them. Please don't disagree with me and don't send me the truth.
You don't want to know?
No, I like my story better and it's not going to change. It's just like the guy with my alien spaceship. The guy who wrote and said, that's a glare from your camera. No, it isn't. It's an alien spaceship. It's my alien spaceship. I have it on my camera and I'm sharing it with you. I'm not asking your opinion.
Sometimes you kind of ask an opinion.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe sometimes I ask your opinion, but that's just because I'm just wondering what your opinion is.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just wondering how you see, my truths.
I just go with it, Maxine.
Listen, if everybody was like me, this would be a very happy world.
Everyone would stay home.
And they'd all be happy. What's bad about that?
I like it at home. I'm a home person.
Yes, I like it.
I should probably
You're going to have to delete most of this. Get busy.
I will.
Oh, do we have one to look at? Did you download another one? You said you were going to show me another one.
Yeah, but first I have to say goodbye.
Bye, folks.
That you're blurry. Okay. Yeah. Bye, Maxine.
These cups are on sale now. Just call us.
They're not on sale. They're for
We're
sale.
selling merch.
Merch.
We're going to set up a merch stand and we're going to sell all MT merchandise. How do you do that?
In front of you. There you go.
There you go.
Not in front. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yes. Do a Vanna White thing.
$29.99.
All right, Maxine.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Bye.